Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new episode of this one we share. Now, the backyard. Backyard is packed with people. Tables have been set up with all sorts of drinking games, and at the center of it all is Monica, plenty of waves of people vying for her attention. If I was about to do the exact same thing, I'd find them a little pathetic. I wait till the crowd hangs straight for her. Monica. She beams as soon as she sees me. Atazoth, you made it! Monica wraps her arms around mine, gliding herself to my side. She gestures to two boys staying nearby. I'd like to meet you, Dylan and Josh. Bloody hell, will she use Atazoth to ward off the boys? Guys, this is Atazoth, the one I've been telling you about. The boys look annoyed, but I'm more concerned with the way Monica's got my arm in her eyes. Lying close to Yedrah, whispering, What do you think you're doing? Rib tensing as she whispers back, Help me. I tend to her boys, the two of them doing their best to look intimidating. Great meeting you and all, but if you don't mind, need to have a talk with Monica. In private. Sorry, bud, we saw her first. Jesus, sorry, 5. Alright, let me put this out of the way. Face off! Glenn clenches, squares his shoulders. The other guy, however, seems less bold. Dude, maybe we should go. That's the guy who messed up Nick. The first boy turns ready to snap at his friend before the words sink in. His anger still simmers, but he darts his eyes away. Fine then, if you're that desperate to be with Monica. The boy leaves her now. Monica, finally deciding to say something, looks up at me with a teasing smile lining her face. No, Atazoth, you never told me you were desperate. Shut up. Monica giggles, tying me towards a more secluded area of the backyard. I was not sure what she's thinking, but I'm sure it's better than being surrounded by these drunks. They just spring that on you so suddenly, and thanks for stepping in. You should just told them off, they'll come back as soon as I'm gone. You've clearly never rejected a drunk guy who wants to make out with you. I grant her. You sure about that? Alright, let me rephrase. I really don't want to have a fight with anybody at my own party. Fair enough. What's the party for anyway? Seems a bit excessive. I forgot to tell you. Sorry, today's my birthday. Oh. Crap, I didn't bring her anything. Well, happy birthday. I said I had to there is now you could have known. I should have told you. So how old are you now? 19. I'm the oldest in the club. Well, unless you're older. Nope, I'm gonna be 18 for another 8 months or so. He's already a junior or something. A junior who's getting better grades than you. Ha, you wish. I pauses for a moment to gaze at the moon in the sky. A comfortable silence passes. Have you seen Noaxyz recently? She's here, just asleep. She's kind of a lightweight. I just signed one of the guys for stalking her. Son stalked her here. I know. I think they just happened to take the same route on the way to the party. Why are you worried about her? I need to talk to her about something, nothing major. Oh, okay. Hey, can I ask you something? It may sound a bit weird. That depends on what you're asking. It's nothing bad, just a hypothetical question. Like a plaster is on a small, but I can tell some is vain aura. I'll show her the star slump that she can't quite meet my eyes. This could be serious. Not right then, no is it? So, hypothetically, let's say you did something awful. Like, just downright horrific, unforgivable. You betrayed the people who trusted you and you ruined everything. All for your own selfish reasons, but then, somehow everything went back to normal like it never happened. You still did all those awful things, but no one else remembers. Our actions were undone like they never happened. They're given a second chance. Does that make it okay? When everyone's forgotten that you did all those terrible things. Hypothetically, you mean? Yeah. Becca seems right down, she almost looks guilty. This happened at night or something? Sure. It's normal to have dark dreams, if that's what you're worried about. But the call of the void when a dark thought pops into her head, maybe telling you to kill someone or to kill herself. You never do it, but it lingers in your mind. You can't control your dreams, what you imagine is important. What is important is how it affects you when you're awake. You still feel guilty despite being a dream? I think that guilt alone is enough to prove you'd never do anything so awful. Yeah, the buddy old pal, chum. She suddenly falls to her knees, breathing at an incredible fast pace. Monica? No. Get out of my head. Sorry, I guess I'm still a little erratic. I just need to talk to you. Technically, I shouldn't even be touching the code, but I need to get this on my chest, you know? I deserve to feel better, but I feel like I should be honest with you. Unless some scenes have changed, so I might peek at the code just to see what the future holds. As of, it's really bad. I've forgotten so much. And Yuri, Sorry, I shouldn't say anything. It's just, I think these things are happening because of me. I can't say for sure, but I think the game might still be broken because of what I did. Some things don't make sense, have you noticed? Well, it doesn't matter if you haven't. I only made small changes to the code so far. Not to do anything bad, I promise, just small adjustments here and there. Sure, sometimes was for my own benefit, like to get your attention. But I'm stopping all that now. I can't be selfish anymore. Here's what you need to know. A lot of painful moments are going to be inevitable, but you can stop some of the worst ones from happening. Your choices can all change what's going to happen in the future, and it feels pointless at the moment. Your choices do matter. You're doing good so far, but you can't relax yet. It's still possible for everything to go wrong. It's about it, unless you wanted to, sorry. I said I want to be selfish around this. This is meant to be Yuri story. Just spending time with you might be overstepping my boundaries. Frankly, I'd be lucky if you even forgave me for what I did. I should probably take you back, shouldn't I? Sorry. I'll see you around, Atazoth. Peace, no. This is a peculiar situation. I am wondering the order. Like, on one hand, he doesn't want to change the code for herself. On the other, she does say that it isn't her fault and that it... Thank you, Atazoth. You still feel guilty despite it being a dream? I think that girl... Hey, would you mind checking on Yuri for me? I'm a little worried about her. Like the laughs that I've behind her back. There's no trace of the guilt that plagued her before. Something's off. Like she suddenly felt better and the emotional weight was lifted over her shoulders. I can't bother without you, Monica. Monica just smiles. There's still some lint on my shoulder. It's okay, Atazoth. This isn't our time. You know what? I'll give it that. That was a subtle reference. You'll find her before she has something she'll regret. The way she said that rubs me the wrong way, but I decided not to question. You are sure? Enjoy the rest of your party. Till I try to off. I didn't wait for Monica heading back to the house. I'm a little worried about her, but it's pretty clear she was trying to get rid of me. But the days aren't always happy affairs. Maybe she always wants some time alone. Anyway, I should honor a direct person to check on Yuri. I can imagine Yuri scoping well among the crowd. At some point we'll need to talk about yesterday. Dylan, can I have another class, please? Sure, as many as you want. Yes! For the fuck's sake. In the center of the Yedrah. Room is Yuri, her skin glowing bright red all the way down to her neck. From the way she's been wobbling, I'd way she's totally trashed. Dylan and Josh surround her like hyenas. Josh in particular is inches from outright pawing at her. Hey, eyes up here, mister. My bad. My eyes have a mind of their own. Doesn't even make sense, your eyes are silly. I'm busting Dylan's nose out with the crunch of cartilage under my knuckles. I'm grabbing Josh's popped collar and hurling to the ground to beat him senseless. I'm got the other kids calling emergency service. I swing on my mother in tears. It takes all my willpower, but I manage to restrain myself. Very safety comes first. I can always pulverize them later. Her pretty tipsy, sweet cheeks. Let's find us a room, huh? Yeah, we'll take care of you. Sweet cheeks, seriously. I saw her fist against the fridge. The bottles inside shut and clanked to her. If you so much as touch her, I will gladly break her fingers. Oops, sorry boys, my night is here. Yuri's face and tumbles into my arm. She giggles, going to the fabric of my shirt. Eat your heart out, Yuri. What does that tune mean? I'm not sorry. She just downstairs, you should be too. Two boys dawdle in place, shuffling their feet and glowering at me. Place honest, protect the alarm around Yuri. I glare at the two of them. You can leave now. Whoa, bro, chill. You're like gonna double dip on the girls. Triple dip, even. He said Sarah's upstairs. I'm cool, we got this one, you should run back on to Monica. Yeah! The grips tight onto me, no aim in hell I'm leaving her with them. Then I start talking bit. But can't quite meet my gaze. Dylan keeps eyeing the floor and Josh is once again staring at Yuri's cleavage. You want me to carve those eyes out? Josh suddenly observes the ceiling instead, as if it were the most interesting thing in the world. Why Monica invited these people is beyond me. Come on, Yuri, let's get you to bed. Yuri smile pressed against my shoulder and she responds I muffle. Okay. I level the guys with one last glare before helping Yuri over the stairs. She stumbles every other step, I carefully support her weight. How much did she drink? It's not like I was gone long. I'm tempted to berate her for her actions, but now is probably not the best time. The sight of a slight indication, telling Yuri off could make her fairly emotional. I reach the stairs, Yuri just stares at them, her mouth slightly agape. Forgot about those. Shit. Language. No English. Very funny, smart. Ah! Yuri groggily rises, pointing to her head. My smarts are up here, but my ass is still quite nice, thank you. Jesus Christ, come on up the stairs, I'll help you. I can. If Sarah can do it, so can you. It looks so pounding. I don't wanna... I don't care, we're getting you to bed, and all the beds are upstairs. Well, if you want me in bed so badly, looks like you have to carry me. Fuck's sake! Fine then. Well, I scoop up Yuri's legs with one arm and cradle her back with the other. Lift her into bridal carry. You owe me for this, Yuri. As I start marching up the stairs, Yuri throws her arms around my shoulders. I shift my balance forward to keep us from tipping over. While I lean forward, Yuri's grip tightens. She pulls herself flush against me. Very clingy today, aren't ya? She sounds startled and feels a little heavy. I'm certain she's falling asleep in my arms. I sneak a glance at her face. Her eyes are closed. Her lips are parted slightly and soft breathing tickles my neck. She looks adorable like this. I almost don't have the heart to disturb her. Almost. We made it up the stairs to Sally's room and I can't open the door with her in my arms. Yuri, we made it. You can let go now. Okay. Swing her legs around. Yuri practically jumps out of my hole. Luckily, I managed to catch her just as she was falling, lifting her off the floor. Hey, be careful. You could really hurt yourself. Sorry. Yuri's eyes seem to glaze over her face, showing an intense expression. She looks up into my eyes. The same expression she has when she reads her books. Suddenly, she leans closer, her delicate hand rises up to my face. I for her to place her fingers on the tip of my nose. Whoop! What do you think are you doing? Yuri's face lights up with an enormous smile. Whoop in your snoot. She's had more to drink than I thought. You better stop that. Oh yeah? Whoop! What are you gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. I try as much as I can to mask my expression, set her down. You got that face again. What face? Face just thinking, God, she's hot. This is my normal face. I lean closer, raising one arm to her face. I tap my nose again. Damn straight. Alright, Casanova, that's enough out of you. It looks like Sari's totally asleep, though she's pulled her sheets into complete disarray. I'm back to Yuri, helping up into the room. Help her stare herself, she walks in. She stares at the spare mattresses lining the floor. Which one's mine? Whichever one you want. Yuri's expression brightens before she suddenly pumps her fist. Woohoo! Yuri, keep it down, you'll wake Sari. Oh, sorry. I almost face first in the mattress. Yuri slowly curls up, cuddling into a thin blanket. I grab a big quilt off the end of the bed and drape over her. Yuri. What the hell, Yuri? Yuri. What am I supposed to say to this? Like, I was not expecting Yuri to get this tipsy. Like, damn. She's going to have one hell of a hangover tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Yuri. But I can turn away. A delicate hand grips onto my shirt, tying me back. Please don't go. The small whimper sounds like she's about to cry. It's kind of heartbreaking. I can't refuse her. Okay, I'll stay for a bit. Her grip tight and she paused with her eyes closed. No, you'll stay with me forever. Maybe one day. I have fingers through my shirt. I take her hands in mine and stroke small circles on her knuckles. You know you can't keep me here. It's later bins to get up. I can trap you in a hug. I place my hand on her back, push her onto the bed again. You know I'm not the hugging type. Slowly she stops fighting, her exhaustion taking over. I can change that. I wait for her breathing to slow, for her to slip fully into her consciousness. You know, I don't think you might. And if she isn't asleep, she would be too drunk to remember any of this. There's someone who could do it, Yuri. It's you. But I wasn't sure why. I heard his hands down, gently sprang around in my hand through her silk soft hair. I always felt alone my entire life. And there was only one person who could possibly fix my life. And suddenly you come along, and now without you, everything else feels cold. Without you, no road is worth traveling. You're the only person I met who makes me feel anything. Waves of shuffling blankets fills my ears, but Yuri didn't move. I think it might be love. Sari's blanket moved slightly as if she'd moved it to cover her mouth, or muffle a gas. Damn it. My son would have found out eventually. Sari, everybody suddenly freezes still. Tell them about this and you're dead. I'll check in the Yuri's sleep out for the door. Hands off? Yes, Sari. I'm back for you. A gentle smile touches the corner of my mouth. Thanks. I close the door behind me, leaning against the wall. Downstairs, people are cheering and clamoring for Micah to do shots. I suppose we should go back to the park now. Not that I particularly want to. Hands off! Nancy peeks over the stairs. She has unblinked early. Hey, shot a cigar, yeah? Dad, I didn't get much sleep last night. I had the early so I could take a nap, but looks like I missed most of the party. Don't stress, you miss a whole lot, apart from Sarah and Yuri getting a little too drunk. Natsuki shakes over the drums and to stare at me in surprise. So it's true, huh? I didn't want to believe it when Micah told me she said you sorted them out. Well, thanks for them. It's nothing. I'm sure you'd have done the same. I didn't get much sleep last night. Was it because of the stalker? Yeah, not gonna lie, it freaked me out. I'm not surprised I'd be spooked to if someone was following me. It's very brave of you to come out, all things considered. Natsuki shrugs in a carefree manner. It's Micah's birthday. I'm not skipping out on this just because of one guy. No way in hell. Loki and Ellen was pretty terrifying though. Others filled me with a burning guilt. I'd hearing that she was scared. No one should have to live that life with that fear over their heads. It's fear I know all too well, and I don't want to push anyone else. Should have called me. Hang on, myself. It's how you play bodyguard every time I go outside. Natsuki, we can go on like this. Next time a guy stalks you, let me do something about it. Natsuki bites her lip, apprehensive. Actually, I think it's better if you don't get involved. Dad says the police, and they have personal business with him and me, so please just stay out of it. I don't want you to get in trouble. It was good to hear her dad has at least some sense, but... That's okay, but I can't do that. No respect for the privacy. I won't dig too deep, but I can just stand by Yedrah. You're an ass. An ass that wants you to be safe. Whatever, just don't overstep your boundaries. I'm going to bed. They practically shoves her way past me, heading to the door. Be careful, Eren said her asleep. I'm being careful, shut up already. Sorry. As he reached into the bedroom, give me no time to reply. Right, back to the party. However, down the stairs, aiming towards the kitchen. The room is still empty. Monica cleaned up the mess by herself. I walked further in. The preoccupied Monica not noticing my presence. Well, this ended a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want anyone to ruin Sari's house while she was asleep. I apologize. This is much more pleasant. The multitude of things Monica has to clean up. I decided to go with a hand, pick up empty cups, and loose bits of rubbish. I don't have to help me, Atazoth, but I've done so much right. We should at least have some fun tonight. And my friends is fun enough for me. Well, if you say so, Yogo's son, the Tavas King, is the only son that can be heard. I'll get it. In that case, I'll probably just forgot something. I think I walk over to the door. The man dressed in very detective-like clothes. He smells bright like me, staying a few steps from the door. Good evening. Do you know a girl named Noaxyz? Below average height, bright pink hair. I can almost hear my kavashas. Noaxyz may not want her hearing this. I do. She's asleep at the moment. Do you need to speak with her? Not exactly. Just need to make sure she's alright. Bit below your pay grade to be check up on little girls, is it? It smells again. And it seems odd. But those are my orders. Alright, let me incredible bond. I feel comfortable with giving you details on my friend, no matter how small they are. Later looks at me, a little taken aback. I can show you my badge. I sure am your own police business. I believe you, but that's not what concerns me. What concerns me is why the police have a 24-hour watch on this random girl. I was with her yesterday. I was there when we stalked her home last night. Oh, well, it's understandable. Jacobs was on last night. He does look a bit stalkerish, doesn't he? Look, I know there's a lot of rumors about our precinct. Rumors? Okay, sure, we just want what's best for Natsuki. Oh, forgive me if I find it hard to believe. Oh, don't worry, I get it. Now that you mention it, it is pretty odd behavior, but I sure it's necessary. He seems to grow apprehensive for a second before turning back to me. Okay, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but Natsuki's father is in a large amount of debt. His debtors are criminals. There is no other words for them. He gives a lot of information about the dealings with these people and also a lot in our investigation. But he's worried they might do something Natsuki to get back at him. That's why we have constant watch on her. It looks like they're not concerned with her, but we like to be sure. This is far more serious than I thought. I see. Please don't tell Natsuki what I've told you today. Her father has asked us that he be the one to tell her. He doesn't want her to live her life in fear. It's too late for that. Natsuki is terrified, thinking she's being hunted by you people. Look, since this is a bit beyond me, I won't tell her. Not now, anyway. Chances are her father has told her already. But if her family life is in danger in any way, I'll be doing everything I can to help her. That gives me a very odd look, almost like he's proud. Very noble of you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. Agreed. I look at the detective one last time. He looks very young for his position. The way he talked as well was different. Maybe he knows about. No, I can't trust him, but he did seem to be genuinely worried for Natsuki. Mr. also lines up with what I saw of Natsuki's dad yesterday. But the fact that he still sent her out yesterday, knowing what he does. Natsuki's fine. She'll be sleeping here tonight. You better watch her well. I blame you if anything else happens to her. That's fair enough, I suppose. Thank you for the help. No problem. Detective smiles one last time before heading to what I can only guess is his car on the other side of the street. I'd watch him for a few minutes. I'd back inside to curious Monica. As off? Not important, don't worry. A police officer seems pretty important to me. Damn, she saw more than I hoped. Natsuki's telling about the stalker following her here? Yeah? I'd come to talk to her about it. I told him she was asleep and seemed content. I don't think it was anything urgent. Yeah, right. I know we haven't been living here long, Atazoth, but a lot of people don't trust the cops here. There's a lot of talk about corruption and bribery in their ranks. Shit, so those were the rumors. We should keep an eye on it for a bit. She was very time to call the police about this. Well, a good idea. She might feel safer if she knows she has friends looking after her. Look at you calling Natsuki a friend. I don't know if she'd be happy or outraged to hear that. I'm sure she'd be happy. That's all. She's not nearly as hostile as she seems. Unlike someone else I know. Point taken. I'll go back to clean up. The room almost looking presentable now. I sleep over it, right? Or the other day, I've had enough of those. Also next door, after all. Unlike some people, I'm not afraid to walk there in the dark. Fair enough. Thanks for having Atazoth. You've been helpful tonight. Forget that I didn't have a present, and we'll call it even. Make a girl start herself. Deal. It took a while, but we managed to get the mess fairly cleaned up. After saying goodbye to Monica, I went back home. I cannot wait to sleep in tomorrow. Well then. This is where we'll end it here today, lads and lassies. I hope you enjoyed. Press like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. Bye bye.